Imagine being dropped into a place where the weight of the entire sky presses on you from all directions. Now multiply that weight by 1,000. No light, no sound, no escape. Your chest tightens, not from fear, from pressure. A force so strong, it crushes steel like paper. Welcome to the ocean. Not the version you see from the beach, the real one. From above, the ocean feels peaceful, endless blue, predictable tides, almost relaxing. But that's the first lie. The surface is just a thin skin, a fragile boundary between two worlds. Below it is the largest hostile environment on Earth, more unexplored than space. We have mapped Mars better than our own ocean floor. Let that sit for a second. You step into the water, 10 meters down. Pressure already doubles. Your ears pop. Your body notices. At 30 meters, your lungs start working harder. At 50 meters, light begins to weaken. Colors fade. Red disappears first, then orange, then yellow. The world becomes blue, then darker, then colder. At 200 meters, sunlight is gone completely. Not dim, not weak, gone. 0% visibility. From here on, the ocean becomes a black void. No horizon, no reference, just falling. Between 200 and 1,000 meters, you enter the twilight zone. This is where reality starts to break. Pressure reaches 100 times normal. That's like having a heavy truck pressing on every inch of your body. You're not supposed to be here. Your body knows it. Your instincts scream it. But the ocean doesn't care. Something moves in the dark. You don't see it clearly, just light. A small glow, floating, watching. This is where life adapts in ways that feel wrong. The anglerfish. A predator that doesn't chase. It waits. A glowing lure, like a tiny star in the void. Prey comes closer, curious, then gone. Creatures without eyes. Some species here have no eyes at all, because sight is useless. Instead, they feel vibrations, every movement, every heartbeat. In total darkness, your loud, transparent heads. There are fish with transparent skulls. You can see their brains, their eyes, rotate inside their heads, tracking movement above them. This isn't evolution you recognize. This is survival pushed to the edge. Living light. Some creatures produce light, bioluminescence, but not for beauty, for deception, for communication, for war. In the deep ocean, light is a weapon. Now imagine going deeper, 4,000 meters. Pressure, 400 times normal. That's like 50 airplanes crushing you at once. And submarines struggle here. They must be perfectly engineered. One flaw, and everything ends instantly. Implosion. There's no dramatic explosion, no fire, no warning. Just collapse. Faster than your brain can register, your body wouldn't feel pain, because it wouldn't exist long enough to process it. Human body versus depth. Without protection, your lungs shrink, air spaces collapse, your chest compresses. Your body becomes smaller, denser, broken. The ocean doesn't kill you violently. It erases you. At 6,000 meters, you reach the abyss. Temperature around 2 to 4 degrees Celsius, colder than your refrigerator. Still, silent, infinite. No plants, no sunlight, just pressure. And things that should not exist. But the ocean is not just deep, it moves. Underwater landslides. Entire mountains collapse underwater, without warning. A wall of sediment rushing through the darkness. You wouldn't see it coming. You wouldn't outrun it. Tsunamis. These landslides create waves, not small ones. Ocean-spanning waves. Speed, up to 800 kilometers per hour. Faster than most airplanes. In deep water, you wouldn't notice. Near land, they become walls of destruction. Underwater volcanoes. More than 75% of Earth's volcanoes are underwater. Think about that. Most of the planet's fire is hidden beneath water. Molten rock meets freezing ocean. Explosions. Toxic clouds. Entire ecosystems wiped out. Silently. The deepest known point, the Mariana Trench. Depth, nearly 11,000 meters. Pressure, over 1,100 times surface level. That's like having 100 elephants standing on you at once. And yet, life exists there. We like to think we understand our planet. We map it, measure it, name it. But the ocean remains mostly unknown. Not because we're not curious, but because it resists us. At every level. Pressure, darkness, cold, distance. This is not a place we were meant to control. The ocean is not your enemy. It doesn't hate you. It doesn't even notice you. And that's exactly why it's dangerous. Because it follows rules that don't care if you survive. The ocean doesn't need to hunt you to prove that you don't belong there.